Well, late tonight, the FBI confirmed additional suspicious packages have been intercepted. And we have live team coverage for you. David Spunt caught up with local leaders monitoring this situation. Let's begin with Alexandria Hoff with new developments in what's being called an act of terror. Alex.
Well, yeah, Natasha, right now we're working to confirm reports that a package was sent to former Vice President Joe Biden. However, that package had the wrong address. Still tonight, no word over any motive or who could have sent these packages. Now, these package bombs were addressed to strong critics of President Trump, the Clintons, billionaire liberal activist George Soros, former CIA Director John Brennan in New York, the Obamas in Washington, D.C., Congresswoman Maxine Waters in Maryland and California, and former Attorney General Eric Holder in Florida.
Any acts or threats of political violence are an attack on our democracy itself.
At a rally in Wisconsin, President Trump addressed the interception of several potentially destructive devices addressed or sent to some of his Democratic critics.
No nation can succeed that tolerates violence or the threat of violence as a method of political intimidation, coercion, or control. We all know that. Such conduct must be fiercely opposed and firmly prosecuted.
Tonight, all of the packages are at a lab in Quantico for the FBI to look for any fingerprints or clues as to who created them. Also new, the devices sent to prominent Democrats and CNN were packed with shards of glass.
It appears that an individual or individuals sent out multiple similar packages.
This is a photo of the bomb-like device sent to former CIA director and CNN contributor John Brennan at CNN's New York studio. It led to an evacuation of the Time Warner Center's building.
Well, I think we're at a very unfortunate stage of our national history.
Another package intended for the Chappaqua, New York home of former president and former presidential nominee Bill and Hillary Clinton was discovered at a postal facility overnight.
We are fine, thanks to the men and women of the Secret Service.
One was halted at a Los Angeles mail processing facility addressed to Congresswoman Maxine Waters. In Washington, another package was stopped before it reached the D.C. home of former President Barack Obama. A device was also received at the Florida office of former DNC Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz after a package addressed to former Attorney General Eric Holder was returned to sender. All 6 packages listed Wasserman Schultz as the return address, according to the FBI, including one delivered to the New York mailbox of billionaire Democratic donor George Soros on Monday. Now, these packages come as we are now less than 2 weeks away from the midterm elections.